want the best of the best of the best. That feeling, our heart beating out of our chest. Cause this is the life, every night. We want it all.
Yeah, we want it all.
We're not afraid of dreaming big. We're not afraid to bring the fight. Wanted the best of both worlds. And it starts here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Constable Baron Corbin and Kurt Angle.
I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Tonight will be an historic night, in-ring debut tonight. Ronda Rousey. Ronda has no problem competing on Raw. Just like every other superstar on Raw that shows up each week as a champion in my book. Brock Lesnar has no class. Okay, I'm a man of my word. Paul Heyman's job is still intact. This is what I'm gonna...
The most polarizing superstar in WWE today. In 2 weeks at SummerSlam.
Cole, Roman Reigns has had a lot of big nights in his career.
Now, Kurt, you should have known better. If you kick the big dog out, who's gonna protect the yard? What are you smiling at? What are you laughing at? You ran. I just hope you kick his ass.
Wow, that's a soundbite. I chose to be the bigger man. That's something you know nothing about.
You could have acted like a man last week.
You just make matches. And Stephanie put me in place as constable.
You're right. I just make the matches. I see a match right here. And the match starts right now. Ring the bell.
Oh, cheap shot. Baron Corbin with a cheap shot.
He came out here to make sure that Kurt Angle did his job properly.
And now Reigns and Corbin continues live next. We're back live on Monday Night Raw, an impromptu matchup set up by our general manager, Roman Reigns. Of course, Reigns meets Brock Lesnar in 2 weeks.
Ridiculous athleticism from the top.
Hooks both legs and a kick out. Coach, I want to go back.
Can I please explain my point?
You're never mind.
You never let me explain.
Oh.
Thank you. Now,
because of the way that the match ended at the greatest,
Historically speaking, Brock's,
and
I have my doubts.
Reigns unloading with the right hands, trying to climb back into this, and Corbin's able to kick out, and now Corbin right back, still employed by WWE to get his take after, his client.
he had swag, he was cool, and then at the end,
Forehead of Roman Reigns, incredibly.
it can really help a great deal. We're seeing proof of that.
Since the get-go, when he took a cheap shot on Reigns.
You mean returned a cheap shot?
And sending Corbin over the top rope. You can feel the momentum starting to build. And Reigns with a drive-by. Wear your opponent down.
Hit the nail on the head.
Oh!
Loves Roman Reigns.
Oh, right into the post. 2 weeks away from Roman Reigns' matchup with Chaos in the ring, attacking our general manager. Going to hear from Paul Heyman later on tonight about his relationship with the Universal Champion. And Roman Reigns takes down Corbin.
The big dog's still in the fight.
Samoa drop by
Here it is.
Corbin. Both one leg hook and a kick out. As we kick off the show tonight, very confident Roman Reigns. And Roman.
Who might have questioned Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns measuring the constable. Went and caught him. Went for the. Deep. Getting frustrated after he could not put Roman Reigns away. Reigns has been absorbing a tremendous amount of punishment, and that punishment continues.
Cameraman.
He just wiped out our cameraman, and he ran.
I think if it weren't for that cameraman, Corbin would have connected with his intended.
Well over 20 minutes. Incredible stuff. Boy, they are into it here tonight.
And Corbin now, no interest in finishing this match. Balor on one side, Reigns on the other. Corbin brought all this on himself.
Corbin was out here doing his job. Coach.
Yeah,
Roman Reigns with the win.
he's in great shape. He's got that laser focus. He's got that game face.
Corbin a little payback from last last week as well, gentlemen.
Corbin just...
Constable Corbin. And Balor now driving Corbin into the corner. Corbin's in the drop zone. Insult to injury with a corner. Rousey versus Alicia Fox live tonight.
Mojo Rawley live next.
But every time I get a beat on Dolph, I get a little momentum. Drew McIntyre rears his ugly head.
I'll tell you what, find a partner, and you can take on Drew and Dolph in a tag team match tonight.
Thank you.
Eagles doing a really nice job tonight.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Bobby Roode.
But I respect Bobby Roode, and I'm not looking past him by any stretch of the imagination.
His opponent, Mojo Rawley.
Some would say, Mojo himself included, he came out of the gates a little. He's tired of waiting to find out what could be.
First time these two have been in the ring together since 65 pounds. Former football star.
You got a problem with me? That question was really never answered.
The glorious DDT connects.
Indeed, but for Mojo, what if you can knock off Roode here tonight on Raw? Oh, wow. Drop kick by Bobby on Monday Night Raw. And we are back live on Monday Night Raw. It is Mojo, MBA in business, and at one point, when he was in the 7th grade, he interned at...
And all 12-year-olds do that?
Oh, and Mojo Rawley, great power! A number of people in the sports entertainment industry, and one of the things they say about Mojo is he finally got to punish Bobby Roode, force the air out of Roode's lungs, wear him down.
Almost right on the ear of Mojo, forcing the grip to loosen. Cover.
Yeah, that lower
Mojo,
back.
and there's the side slam.
Get back to his feet.
Mojo still talking. Corey, you took a lot of trash. And Bobby Roode with the right hand.
Everything Mojo's throwing up.
Bobby Roode, down goes Mojo.
Bobby's going to want to quicken the pace here a little bit in the corner. Bobby really stringing together some nice offense here.
Yeah, neck breaker by Roode.
Could be thinking about a blockbuster here. I don't know if it's the best decision.
Yes. Now, but Mojo Rawley backs him into the corner. Roode, though, caught him. Now Bobby, Mojo with the power.
Counter.
And Bobby, that glorious DDT. Here's the cover on Mojo. And Roode with the win. Elias has one documentary out. It looks like they're in production for another. Elias is live. Next.
Ladies and gentlemen, Elias.
Who wants to walk with Elias? Ladies and gentlemen, the album is out. Some of the biggest names in music are afraid of what I've done. It's unprecedented. Just last week, my documentary came out. If you're not keeping up, the WWE Network stands for the Walk with Elias Network. We're going to do the documentary right. We're going to do it Elias's way. Get a close-up on the fingers, okay? That's where the magic goes down. It's like you're orbiting around the sun, and I'm the center of the universe, you know? I'm the center of, a little slow. You remind me of Bobby Lashley, you know? He couldn't even remember the lyrics to Rockin' Robin, but I just got an idea. If you could crop out their faces with a more attractive crowd, don't you... Stay right. Hey, get right over here, okay?
Album dropped. And he's continued to have words with Lashley since.
Elias, I heard you complaining about how bad your documentary is. I thought it was actually brilliant work.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Hey, he's not that funny. Keep the cameras on me, okay? Now listen, I know why you're out here, okay? Your entire comeback has been a joke.
My name comes out of your mouth. What I do to you, it won't be a joke.
Now, Bobby's in a bad mood or something, all right? Let's move this along. Let me see that. Hold on here.
Oh, and Elias. Oh, and look at Elias. Rika interrupted by Lashley.
Apparently, Bobby's going to...
Well, Bobby just told them to film. Oh! Who do these guys work for anyway?
Well, certainly chaotic last week. I'm to discuss his future tonight.
So who will Seth Rollins choose tonight?
Introducing first,
Razor and Titus live next.
You need a tag team partner.
I do.
Well, look at me. CrossFit. Breeze us. Now let's do this thing before I change my mind.
I got your back tonight.
Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins teaming together down against Dolph and Drew. Razor set for action.
His opponent, Titus O'Neil.
Applaud what he did this past weekend. His foundation holding its back-to-school bash. And they had free services for food, vision, dental, and physicals for school. Bit of what Titus is all about.
Yeah, when you to get all of that work done.
Now, look at Razor right out of
To say, but Razor goes 6'4". But we have that treat tonight for a very interesting nickname. The rights and lefts from O'Neil. And Razor with a knee. Many of his fights didn't last longer than 30 seconds. Razor started judo at the age of 4 years old. Competed
Titus O'Neil and Titus Worldwide. We're trying to convince these two.
I think you can fully appreciate the size of Razor.
Fighting back now with the right hands to Razor. O'Neil
Hard is the move.
Yeah, trying to move him. They're moving him. And here now is the reversal. Titus with and he autism by the and Titus with a splash in the corner.
Titus, why are you stopping?
Akam though causing the
target you have in front of you.
Buster and Razor with the win. Well, the bottom line is Razor dominated this match and picked up the win tonight.
You are looking for hard-hitting journalism, the hard questions to be answered, the Kevin Owens Show.
Corey, Kevin Owens is getting set for SummerSlam.
If Braun loses, Kevin Owens becomes Mr. Money in the Bank.
Welcome to the Kevin Owens Show. My very own personal guru, Jinder Mahal.
Jinder has been responsible for helping Kevin find inner peace.
Yogi.
I really can't thank you enough. Man, I gotta say, I've never felt better. After Braun Strowman threw me off the cage 20 feet, I thought I would live the rest of my life in pain. That's why I have you out here tonight. You see, Jinder and I accomplished something that not a whole lot of people can say they have. I beat Braun Strowman, and Jinder, so did you. You know what, Jinder? Braun Strowman tried to take everything away from me at Extreme Rules. I have a great idea for tonight, Jinder. Jinder, do you know what needs to happen tonight? One more time, Jinder Mahal versus Braun Strowman. So come on, let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, bring him out. Braun Strowman. The big bad monster's nowhere to be found. Hey, whoa.
What is going on? What is going on? Just toppled the entire Kevin Owens Show set.
Yeah,
Corey, I believe you're right.
Guys are coming out, having shows, having concerts, and nobody has any respect.
Roman, first of all, thanks for sitting down. Shockingly enough, who would say that you've come up short against Brock Lesnar in the past, and this next opportunity isn't going to be any different?
There's a lot of history there.
It's WrestleMania.
That first time, everybody knew it was a war. Brock didn't beat me.
Lesnar reigns for the Universal Championship. Lesnar, F5. The reign continues. Lesnar reigns round 3. Reigns just speared Lesnar through the cage. Are you kidding me? Roman Reigns' feet clearly touching the floor.
I beat Brock Lesnar.
Do you got a problem with me?
God, Lesnar with an F5 to our general manager.
Brock, I can't breathe. He clearly doesn't respect this place. It has to end.
What are your thoughts on Roman Reigns at SummerSlam?
SummerSlam, I'm gonna kick Roman Reigns' ass.
I'm gonna do what Brock Lesnar doesn't do. I'm gonna show up, set a true standard.
And Roman Reigns will challenge the Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar.
And here's the Intercontinental Champion.
Introducing first, Drew McIntyre and Dolph Ziggler.
The most dynamic and dangerous duo.
Commissioner of Raw, Stephanie McMahon, does not want to jeopardize the main event of SummerSlam. And well, good thing I don't care what Stephanie says. And if you defy her orders, you forfeit your match at SummerSlam.
I got this.
Tear it down.
Well, Seth's match is actually right now, and again, upper management.
Oh! Corbin might see that coming.
To protect the main event of SummerSlam. It's a business investment.
Didn't care about that. Prior questioning is the fact that, again, they stuck it to Roman Reigns. What does Rollins do about this X Factor?
That Rollins wrestles the title away from Dolph Ziggler with McIntyre at ringside.
Now from WWE.com. So now Rollins. Yeah, he just McIntyre.
Seth earned the pin. Always thinking.
Still McIntyre. Oh, kick to the face. Rollins. And you don't like to see that because of Seth's history with knee issues. 265-pound.
Oh, man.
Seth Rollins continues to fight on, but knee.
You just want to destroy Rollins tonight. So Dolph is champion today is because of Drew McIntyre.
At heart.
And there's no doubt, Corey, that both McIntyre and Ziggler
step everybody's game
power
has been, well, perfection thus far.
Now Dolph just... Dolph here. Rollins sent over the May. Oh, wow. And Rollins with a sling blade. Fabulous. Seth Rollins sends Dolph over the top rope. Rollins.
We're inching closer to finding out if it is
himself. Springboard off the top rope. Close. Rollins now looking for the stop. Ziggler. And Ziggler. The buckle bomb.
Seth knows
he
it.
Does now as a cue. And now mocking Seth Rollins.
The number's just too much.
Here's the cover on Rollins.
Split second.
Yeah, very confusing there momentarily. I thought that McIntyre was taken out of Seth Rollins less than 2 weeks before. We'll find out as Heyman sits down.